This week has been absolutely insane. What? You don't know Linkin Park?
You don't know Linkin Park?
No.
Oh my god, are you under a rock?
Should be able to, yeah.
I'm just reading the instruction manual.
We're going to open up Hudson Lighting in Ireland.
They do the Transformers theme tunes.
She hasn't seen Transformers. Fucking
mate.
right, that's it.
What?
Notice. Hi, I'm Chris. I started my electrical journey 23 years ago, and now I run a garden lighting manufacturing business. In this video, you know what? This has saved our business thousands of pounds. In 2021, I was having tons and tons of manufacturing problems, and I needed a solution. And I started doing YouTube searches on how do I fix my machining? And eventually I stumbled across this guy named Paul Akers, who started the 2-second lean movement. 2-second lean is about making small improvements every day. It's engaging people and going, this is your problem. Let's make a tiny improvement that may save 2 seconds, but over time, that adds up to something absolutely huge. Being part of a 2-second lean group means that you get to see all of the amazing improvements that all of these different companies actually make every day. And some of those companies have been lucky enough to have the likes of Toyota and Lexus come and tour their facilities and give them feedback on how they can improve. So here, every day, the idea is that our people make very small improvements to the processes that they do. For instance, we may create some sort of tray to hold parts, or it may be that we had no home for a particular tool, so we have to create a small home for that tool with a label and so on and so forth, so that you actually know that that's where it goes. These are some of the improvements that we're doing this week. Today, what I want to do is I want to sort out all these boxes. You can see all these boxes that are all stacked up just over here. They all contain our packing tubes that come from Essex Tubes, an amazing company that makes our tubes out of recycled material. Originally I put up 2 racks. I thought that was going to be enough. We bought 2 more, so hopefully, which should clear all of this space in the middle. The way these work, these are your sides, and then you have a long piece, the back and front.
Reading the instruction manual while they do it all by memory. We'll finish this and then it will turn out that we've done it all wrong. The 2-second lean thing is it's actually, they make really good improvements and they're not hard to think of. They're very simple adjustments that you can make that actually contributes to a much larger project in the end cycle. In making small improvements every day makes a big impact. I'm not finding it hard to sort of catch on to that. Today, yeah, was the cables that were hanging down, so I've tied them up so no one's getting taken out on their way through the stock room.
Our lovely robot here, Bertha, I've just named that. It doesn't get used at all, and it was to do laser welding on the, oh by the way it's a laser welder, to do laser welding on the table lamps and floor lamps, and then we worked out actually we're not going to weld them at all, we're going to do a different mechanical joint. That means that you can take the whole fitting apart, which makes way more sense than welding. So I'm trying to sell the robot, I'm trying to sell the laser welder, and I was just saying it's just in the way, so let's just get some tools and unbolt it. Should be able to, yeah. It's heavy. There's people that want robots, there's people that want laser welding stuff. Not many people want the two combined together. So as you can see, we've made such an amazing improvement on this space. We've put in the extra 2 racks, we've got rid of all of those boxes, which now means we've got brilliant visual control on what we've got. And we realised as a result of doing all of that, that we're actually short on the smaller tubes that we do. You know, straight away it's very clear what you've got stock-wise, which just makes life so much easier. And look at the space we've got in here. I can actually walk without stepping over stuff, which is absolutely amazing. Now, that's only the first step. That was just a sweep and a sort. Although we haven't fully swept, there's still bits and pieces of cardboard on the floor that have come out of the boxes. We've still got to do a little bit more sweep, but generally that was sweep and sort. The next step is to standardise this, and we will create labelling and homes. We're going to take, like for instance, these tubes, we're going to glue them to the side of the rack with like an arrow and stuff written on them, and it will create this like visual home, so that if we run out completely of all of these tubes and someone, say Cam or Luke, took in a new delivery of tubes downstairs, they know exactly where they need to go up here.
Yep. Where are you going?
Southeast Asia, starting in Thailand, then Vietnam, then Cambodia, and then hopefully Bali and Philippines.
Hang on, he's added one more. Do you know what the delivery driver told me?
What?
He said he's going for 2 years, isn't he? I was like, you better not.
2 years? I did say 2 years.
Max has been with us for about 6 years, and he is my right hand, effectively. He literally knows everything inside out of this business.
How long would you be gone?
Well, it's at least 6 weeks, but it's probably going to be about 2 months.
So-
Maybe a bit more.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
Nah,
weeks,
just
great,
to
2
get
weeks.
fed
Yeah, no
up and
problem, mate.
I've got to be back on the 28th of June for Linkin Park.
There you go.
That's the only reason why I'm coming back. Huh?
What's happening in
The
the
band?
Linkin
No,
Park.
not the...
What?
You don't know Linkin
You
Park?
don't know Linkin Park?
No?
Oh my god, are you under a rock? Yeah, that's it.
Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Serious?
How do you not know Linkin Park? They do the Transformers theme tunes. Transformers?
She hasn't seen Transform. Fucking hell.
mate.
Right, that's it.
What is...
Notice.
That's their main one, yeah, in the end. Look how many views.
I'm not one of them.
Well, now you are. It's proper like 2000.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
You not?
No.
And Numb, they came back 2023.
Max went to Paris to go and see him.
Yeah, it's my favourite band, yeah.
So what are you going to bring us all back?
Can't say on the camera.
Have you got extra luggage allowance to
Explicit,
bring all the
huh?
stuff back?
Just pockets.
He's going to need to go and move up to Australia.
This is my theory. You meet a girl
Never come back.
and you'll never come back.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You say that.
Never say that. Yeah, I'll bring a ladyboy back for the manufacturing.
Deal. Yeah,
It's 1:15, yeah. Yeah, I just need to pack last minute bits. Well, need a shave.
Are you going to shave again?
Well,
You should have got the barbers to do it.
what, my chest?
Oh. You should do what I do. Go to the beauty parlour at the end of the parade and have your legs
waxing my
waxed.
legs. No, I shaved my legs like last summer, like not fully. Remember, I showed you and he was like, yeah, they look stupid.
Full disclosure, never ever have your legs waxed as a man. Just don't. It feels weird. The only way I can describe it is that when you put trousers on, all of a sudden the trousers feel really strange. You can feel everything about the trouser. Whoa, I couldn't stand it.
I remember them.
Yeah.
I remember them well.
Graves that picture in your brain.
Really well. Remember the texture as well. Nice and smooth.
Just give it a nice stroke.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I stood there with my trousers around my ankles.
Started rubbing his legs up and
That was
down.
just before my wedding.
Yeah. He nearly married me.
I went for a massage and I went to have my legs waxed.
Why did you want to get your legs?
I just thought, why not? Let's give it a go.
It's Chris Hudson. What do you expect?
Yeah, try everything once.
Why did you come in today?
Don't know really. Didn't really feel like. Nah, just to say a farewell. I'm bad at goodbyes. Miss all you lot. Banter, isn't it? It's funny. It's good times here. Yeah, that's why I've stayed for so long. Well, 6 years in September.
Too long.
Yeah, it's getting a bit silly now. It's emotional.
I already had a cry this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, I hid in the toilet. Cried. To compose myself.
I made an improvement. Come see my improvement.
All right, go on.
Come
Then.
on, come see my improvement.
Show and tell.
Yeah, there you go.
Do it now.
So today what I want to do is I want to improve this production line. At the moment we have this issue where only one set of lighting parts can sit here and start the flow. But we want that line to start back here so that we can have maybe 5 or 6 trays of lights ready to go. Originally, when we did our Dubai order, we had designed this line that it went all the way out to this point, actually sat on a frame that come out to here and went all the way down. If you imagine you've got this here, it means that now you can't get into that toilet space there on my left or on your right. Liam came up with an idea around using some simple door hinges so that you could just drop the whole line out whenever it wasn't being used and easily access the space, which makes perfect sense, but that project was never actually completed. So my goal today is to try and reinstate that idea. The problem we have at the moment is this is a current order that's being built and it's all sitting inside this box together. And what that means is that we could have defects because all these parts are just sitting there just on top of each other instead of individual trays. Powder coat could get damaged, etc. And I haven't really seen that happen yet. But I just want to eliminate that possibility. And I don't like this because you really can't keep count of all the parts that are in there. Nothing's really organised. So everything's just kind of thrown in here. And more often than not, we actually find that we overproduce because it's really easy to lose count. Whereas when we've got this line and we're doing one tray at a time, we're keeping one piece flow going. And we're just really ensuring that we know exactly what's going on. This morning, I have brought back the extra extended rail system that's on a hinge. And it goes out like that, and it allows you to walk into the room and walk back out again and put it back again, while leaving the the extra trays on there, so you can just move that, move it back. There you go, job done. I'm on my way to Dublin. Back in December, I decided that we're going to open up Hudson Lighting in Ireland, and going to Dublin is part of that. We're going to the GLDA conference, where they have lots of garden designers in and around Ireland, and also associated trades and designers from that kind of skill set. I'm going to go there with a few brochures, and I'm going to go and meet a few people and try and get our name out there. Well, that's it. I have to now leave the conference. It is only 11:30, but basically if I stay, the next bit of the conference runs on till gone 2 o'clock, and I just don't have time to do that because my flight's at 2:30. So grab the case, let's get out of here. But it's actually been really good. I've met a few good people. The one company I really wanted to meet was Gary from Hex Lighting, and I met his lovely wife as well. So that was amazing.